fight, and I won it. I was in top of the world. Never looked back since. Rated number 3 in the country. So far so good, and I'm still learning. And people obviously the best of me.
Those multicolour trunks weighing in at 11 stone 1 pound 12 ounces. 8 fight record, 7 wins, 2 inside the scheduled distance, and just 1 defeat from Stonington, where he is known as the Eagle.
Eric.
Yes.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing great. How you doing yourself?
I'm good. I'm always good. You know how we are on Nuffin'Long Global Sporting Colour. Always good, mate. You're in preparation for your fight on December 14th at the XL in
That's
London. Right. It's against Dale Evans. Is that right?
Dale Evans.
Tell me what you know about him and how your preparation's going.
He's a strong fighter. He likes to come forward. He's a right fighter. Obviously, he reached the final or prize fight, so he's a decent fighter. My preparation has been great. You know, we left no stone unturned. We trained hard for this fight. Obviously, the best coach in the business, Brian Lawrence. So we've been working technique and just, speed kills, but technique over kills. So we've been just focusing on the technique. Speed is there, and yeah, preparation will be going great.
You mentioned that Dale fought in the prize fighter. Have you seen those fights?
Yes, I've seen the fight.
What did you take from them? I mean, what was it that maybe stood out for you in particular?
To be honest, because it's a prize fight, it's 3 rounds. It's slightly different than a normal fight, a 6-rounder, an 8-rounder. What I've got out of it is obviously he's strong, like comes forward. He likes to go with the body with the left hook. He's got a good left hook. That's what I've seen. But we got answer for everything he's going to bring on the table.
This fight's a welterweight, is that right?
Correct.
You're dropping a weight. Tell me a little bit about the decision behind that and how you're feeling at 147 pounds.
Yes, we're going down to welterweight. The ego is flying down to welterweight. I'm going to be strong at water because when I come in the gym, you walk around 11. The heaviest I go is 11.5, and like middleweight, I'll come to 11 stone. So, and you got other fighters coming down from heavier, like middleweights that come down from some of them 12 stones, so I feel stronger. I could go down to 10, 10-7. Obviously for this fight it's going to be a 10-10. So we make the weight easily. I mean, I walk in the gym. Right now I'm on the weight. I'm on the fighting weight. We could fight tonight if it be. So I'm strong in the weight. We decided to come down. Obviously, my opponents, their structure, they're big. You know what I'm saying? They got bigger body structure. They're like middleweights. So in that sense, obviously they got height advantage and reach advantage. But you know what? We decided because I'm comfortable, I'm strong, I can make the weight, and I will have speed will be there, and of course, power will be there.
In that particular weight division, who do you say they're dangerous fighters?
I mean, anyone can punch is dangerous. Yeah, and it's a competitive division, and and there's good fights going to be in the division. Good fights.
A couple of good domestic fights as well. I mean, in an ideal world, if you come through, the fight on December the 14th successfully, who would you like to take on in 2014? I know fighters don't like to look ahead, but who would you like to fight?
You know what? Whoever's on my way, I'm going up the titles. You know what I'm saying? Whoever got the titles, when I'm ready to take the titles, whoever it's gonna be is gonna get beat.
Tell me about how you got into boxing, Eric. I mean, I've spoken to a former mentor of yours who was in the gym earlier today.
Yeah.
He said he introduced you to the sport because you showed a lot of talent early in your life. But how did you get into it?
Wow, it's a story. How I got into boxing. I used to be a bad boy. Look at me the wrong way. We looking at like what fight kicks out. So I used to fight in the street. I used to steal motorbike, pedal bikes, and actually I lived in Tottenham at that time. I was living in Tottenham. Actually, it's in a foster home. I was in a foster home because I was so bad. I ended up moving to a foster home, and when I was in the foster home, a guy called Sylvester, he did boxing when he was older, when he was younger. So he was taking the guys on the pads, and I was watching. And one evening I said, "Yeah, I want to join." So I joined in, start hitting the pads. I just had power. I didn't have no technique, and I used to enjoy that. So we used to do it every Saturday. And from Tottenham was 5 minutes walk to Tottenham Iron boxing gym. So one time we went there and we met the coach. His name was Chris Hall, and I trained and I enjoyed it. And he said, "You got a talent, you got ability." At that time, I thought he just said a good word. Got a talent. I didn't take him serious. I was around mid-40. I remember going to church, and that time they were teaching about using your talent, using your ability. And it came like a lie. I said, "Wait, the guy at the gym said I got a talent." So I went back in the gym, start training, and I was sparring people who had more fights, who had fights. I didn't fall, but I was actually beating them up. And so I started training, and the coach said, if you carry on training hard, you're gonna be a fast fight. I said, yeah. I was excited. I remember training. It was for probably a year. Trained for 1 year, and I had my first fight, and I won it. I was on top of the world. Never looked back since.
You've had 16 fights, lost 2. How would you assess your career today?
My career, so far so good. 16 fights, two experience.
Is that how you describe it?
It's a learning curve.
Okay,
I'm saying.
cool.
2 experience, and so far so good. 16 fights. I've been lap middleweight, English champ. I've obviously my last fight boxed for the British title, rated number 3 in the country. So far so good, and I'm still learning, and people haven't seen the best of me yet.
You went the distance with Leon Smith.
That's correct.
In your opinion, why didn't you get the decision?
To be honest, he's a good fighter. He finished strong. I started quick. He ended up finished strong. Remember, was fighting at his own backyard, but still, to be honest, he finished strong. And as I say, the reason why I'm moving down to Walter, because I'm a small lap middle, and when the rounds goes on, the weight difference makes a difference in the ring. When you get hit, when you go, 10 rounds and then you go the lap, you feel the weight different because they got bigger structure, body structure, and you feel the punches. So I give him he done what he had to do to win the fight, and that was his time. I see it as a setback, and a setback that was a setback, and it's a set up for the comeback, and I'm coming back stronger.
Tell me a little bit about your training today. Is there anything that you was working on specifically, or was it just another day in the office? And has there been anything that you've been looking at and sharpening up and refining?
Yeah, we always, obviously when we're in the gym, we always work on technique, speed, timing. As I say, Brian is the best in the business, and when you work on your speed, you work on your technique as well. So it's not just one particular thing we're working on. We're preparing for unexpected. wherever the opponent's gonna bring, we'll be able to deal with it.
You come a long, long way to reach this point, Eric. And I mean, you were born in Kenya. I think you came over when you were 10, 11 years of age. I mean, how did you manage that whole, leaving one country of your birth to come to the UK? A couple of years after that, you start boxing. Tell me about that journey.
Yeah, I was, of course, I'm Kenyan born. Came to UK when I was 11 years of age, and obviously, my mom, obviously my parents were here already. I was staying with my grandmother in Kenya. Obviously, I got relatives, uncles, and cousins. Obviously, when my grandmother passed away, I came to stay with my mom UK, and it was a culture shock coming from Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya, and then coming UK, the capital. Boom, culture shock. I got caught up in the wrong crowds. I want to be like my friend was smoking cigarette. Be rude to their parents. I tried, never walk with mine. And that's what got in. I got into the wrong crowd.
Do you miss it? Do you miss Kenya?
Kenya, yes. I mean, it's home. You know what I'm saying? I miss Kenya. I got family there.
Do you get to go back on holiday? Have you been back?
I do. I have been back. I've been back to Kenya, and we'll be back again sometime next year.
I guess you'd like to go back there as a boxing champion one day. I mean, how much would that mean to you to go back and show some of the people you grew up with what can be achieved if when you're forced to leave your homeland and explore something different?
Yeah, it would be great. Obviously, that's part of the plan of the future. Will be we'll fight there. We'll have a big fight there, and encourage young people to give opportunity like I myself was given. And I will invest in Kenya and build gyms, Erick the Eagle gym, boxing gym.
Is that an ambition of yours, yeah?
Oh, of course. What I'm saying, that's gonna be, and that's will be soon. Build the Erick the Eagle gym and help young people and encourage them, teach them. Boxing teach different skills. Hard work, dedication, discipline. These are qualities that you must have to be successful in any walk of life.
So Dave Evans, is he going to add another? I think he's been defeated once. Is he going to be defeated again on the 14th?
That's what it's going to be, because I come to win. I'm a champion, and what I do best is winning.
What are you going to do for Christmas if you do win?
When I win. When I win. Christmas, obviously, just chilling out. Gonna be relaxing. I mean, just family time, and just chilling out.
Thanks for your time, Erick. Yeah, appreciate it.
Our pleasure. Thank you.